Love me a bounce just for fun. Holla, 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 yeah.
Watch me with the lights on, but she got a hold on me like a python. I don't wanna lose her, 'cause she was my future. Shot to the chest, I was falling for the shooter. I don't wanna.
Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield and I'm a professional dance choreographer and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we are here with GOT7. They got a music video that just launched called Python. I did not think I was going to be making that statement, which just speaks volumes on just the time period that we're in with so many Gen 2 and Gen 3, early Gen 3 groups making some comebacks, which I have no problems with. I remember GOT7 when they debuted with Girls, 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 and seeing a ton of their variety content, and so I'm very excited to take a dive into just their music video visual. Will they have a dance practice? I have no clue, but I am excited to celebrate this group with you guys. Let's go. Ooh. Hey. Hey. Catchy. Come on now. Winter Heptagon. Well, I'm assuming Heptagon is 7. So, oh, come on. Come on. Oh, it's so fun to have them back. I mean, it's just, this is fantastic. Fantastic. Now, I do remember with GOT7, they've always been hit or miss with some of their tracks for me. Remember, I was a YG girly. I stand a lot of groups coming out of YG over JYP and SM. But you know, I was a part of. I liked EXO. I liked BTS back in the 2014, 2015 time period. They were a great group for me as well. GOT7. I'm passing. I'd like check out their stuff, but there wasn't anything that stuck as much as their variety stuff to me, man. But I don't mind this. This is a pretty great like little earworm. Like it's just kind of there. It's just you're like, okay, da 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 da. And a lot of what they're saying is not inherently wrong. I mean, with some of them they've toured abroad, internationally, and they've made some good bank off of that. And Jackson is heavy in the Chinese market, as he should be as a Chinese member. It's really cool just to, really, it's nice to have them back. It really is. I'm hopeful that we get some form of dance visual. I mean, the chorus looks really fun. I may learn it just for funsies, but yeah, I thoroughly have enjoyed the start of this journey back into the group, and maybe we'll be able to marathon them one day. I did have them as a poll option way back a couple polls ago for what kind of groups to look at. Maybe we'll throw them back in there again. We'll see though, but I really, really, really enjoy this. We're here with Python, the dance practice, and it's a fixed cam. Mwah! Chef's kiss to this. I'm excited. Let's go. That's pretty nice. Okay. Ew. I like this choreo in the chorus. I may have to learn it, actually. That's fun, because it travels from like guns to pop-offs, into like fangs. That's cool. That's cool point choreo, and I love that. The ball changes on that look really fun. Hey, love me a bounce. Just for fun, holla, 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 yeah, boom. It is interesting though that we have a Gen 3 group that this with the song is like a Gen 5 structure of composition, right? Meaning the length of it. Like we just have the beginning, intro, verse, chorus, second verse, chorus, outro, which is like what you normally see from Gen 4, Gen 5. Normally you get a bridge in there. I don't mind it though, but I will say the sound is giving Gen 3 essence. It's nice. It feels, okay. Welcome GOT7 back to the chat. We're glad that you're here. It's awesome, right? So don't take what I'm saying as like composition of their sound is Gen 5. No, they sound like GOT7, which is cool. But just the actual length and structure of the song itself is more of in the times. And the choreo is actually really nice and very fitting for them. But also it's of like that. Can't get over it. That's cool. That's cool. Let's talk about it. Here we go. I may learn this. Before or after this goes live on YouTube, I have no idea. We'll see. I don't know. This is fun. I like from there as they just walk, like the intention and purpose of it, get to our spot, and then they just subtly direction change. Here we go. We got 3 lines, 3 diagonals. We got a 2, 3, 2. Nice for walking. And we end up doing a little shamrock out of it. Shamrock is that little pivot that you see. We didn't add a ton of groove in it. Nothing crazy there. But we have our hands placed by our pants, which is cool. And then we do a little body roll, and then we continue the walk. Then we go high, and then notice, I think, oh my gosh, is his name JB? Right? I was not a GOT7 stan back in the day. I knew of them. I know all of them for different reasons. Just the variety. I'm used to seeing them on the variety side. Yeah. So, but their names, I think I know, I can recognize,
He's from, I've seen him as an actor. That's Bam Bam, right? And there's Jackson, seen him from She Dance China too. There's Mark somewhere in here. And then JB here, right? We got at least 5 out of the 7. Cool. Anyway, so notice that he chilled out on his arms and they joined back in. I don't know if that was a mistake or what, but it did help us clock him as a feature. He is the feature here, so it works out. So we end up taking over. Look at the subtlety of the legs on that. What do they end up doing? And then they end up body. They start initiating an energy there. Oh, they go boom. There's a little sound that we catch. Ooh, hold on. No. Oh, I like that. That's cool. We take it, we travel it up, and then we hinge over. And I like for him there, he's the only one who stayed up, and they use this little hop bounce. There's so many fun little gimmicks on this. And just ball change to just step to get us to a new spot. It's a nice little pyramid. Now, there's a triangle, pyramid, and V. What's the difference? This is a pyramid because it's a filled-in triangle. A triangle would be, they would have an empty space in the middle. And then, which they technically do. This would be a triangle then. So sorry. Yep. And then a V would not have the 2 people in the middle. It would just be a V. Yeah, so this is a triangle. So sorry. I'll smite myself on your behalf. Anyway, but I like how we go. We take it, nice little pushing a window to the side so we can have a little peek is fun. And then we end up taking our arm, traveling it up. And then we push it away, click, click, ball change to get us switch directionally to the other side. It's nice. And then we take, I think we used our hips on that, didn't we? Yeah, we push and then we end up tapping, pressing weight into the ball of the foot there. I like the hinge that we're having there. Good angle on that. Some of us are choosing to actually use our torso. I think my guy right here is. But I like the angle that we had right here from... It depends on who it is. So I like how he presents his arms. They ended up doing a wave, maybe? Oh, no. They just take their arms and then they place it. And it was a reaction. They were causing him to retract his arms. That's cool. Normally it's the other way around. I like that. They controlled him. Nice. And I like the throws out of that. And now this is Jackson's section. They hit, boom, da-da-da. They take it out and then they pull it through and they go down, up. Also, I'm actually kind of really happy for Jackson that he's able to promote in Korea again because he wasn't able to for a long time working as a soloist. And so I'm really happy that he's able to do this and be with his Korean fan base again, because I know that's something that he has talked about wanting to do. So I'm always really happy when people get to reunite and then we have these kind of things happen. That's freaking awesome. Anyway, so I let they go high-low, which is nice. Good moment. I like the points on that, which is nice. So nice. The hinge over is cool. And they go legs, legs, legs. Some of us chose to really accent on the hips versus the legs. Hey, you do you, boo. Nothing crazy there. Fun, specific, nice little just echo effect that they did with the arms. Super cool. Nothing crazy there. They go, it's your vibe. Come on with the hinge over. That was really nice. And then we have our arms a little brush down the torsos. Do I know that Jackson's on hinges? Yes, I do. I do know how he got on there too, which I think was very fun. So I know that he has a whole crew of dancers that can be his go-to. So I don't know who choreographed this actually. I didn't even look. Oh my gosh, hold on. Om Taung is his name, and we have seen his work before on InMix. I think one of the only InMixes I've ever done an analysis for. He was on, so that's really cool. This is great choreo, so well done to you, sir. I mean, you did a great job regardless, because they asked you to do it. So, I mean, that shows that they like your vibe anyway, and it fits oh so great to this. Killer on that. Come on. Anyway. Yeah, set up right there to the column, and I like the reveal of our next feature. I like the subtlety of this, trying our best on a glide. It looks like a marked glide, nothing crazy there. Turn out of it is fun, let the little body roll out of that. This is cool, where they go from their sides, and then we go into just a circle, and we all face directionally towards our feature. Then we have a mirror transition going to the back with one person on each side going and moving. Come on now. I love that. And then we're going to pull in from side to side, which is nice to go hit. So I like this legato. And then we tense it up to create an interruption between the flows. Cool. Then you go from the inside and we go and we fan it to the outside. Now we're all facing front in looks like just a circle. You got your feature still in the feature. They go across and then they swing it, bringing it up. And then they end up having a little reverb to finish it out. All face the back. And then it has a little boom, boy group moment, pull away. And they all turn from back to front as you see Bam Bam move forward. Yeah, I love the walks. What makes it work is placing your weight and popping that hip out. It's like what you've seen Outlaw. Like there's a move called Outlaw and there's a move, it's also called on the viral sense called the shmoney. This move right here, boom. that weight shift is what you end up seeing, but it's a little bit more of a pedestrian walk. It's cool. I know I like on the word con. We toss those arms. We have our arm with subtlety. Boom, with the toss. I like how we're looking away from it. Then we have our head. We bring the head over. I'm low-key like trying to learn it right now, but it's mirrored. Then I like the swing into the punch. And then the punch causes the energy from the torso to travel down into it looks like we're accenting hips. But it looks more on a lot of them more of a butterfly. So I would probably take the butterfly approach, which is the inversion of the knees, right? But some of them are going more hips. If you want to make your pelvis not lie, then watch Bam Bam. We're good. I like the knee and the pickup on that. And then we go swing, not pepper seat or anything like that, but definitely an influence of just transferring energy from the shoulder, flexing it out. And we go subtlety right here, low to back, from the side to the back. And then we take our arm up, tossing it down, using that as an accent with the elbow to travel us forward, and then knock to the front, and we hold, pushing the haters away. And the fact he's pulling Louis Vuitton to a practice, I mean, I feel that way watching people sport chrome hearts in a dance practice. I'm like, Lord help us, that is expensive. But anyway, one day I'll have my chrome hearts and I'll do it in a dance, and then people can say that about me too. Anyway, but I like the hit. I love that. Where we go, press it up. I like that on the base. And then from here, it's ball changes. And I really like that we're having our torso go with it. It's really nice. Was it Yugom, right? He was the director with El Captain on Universe League. That's his name. I never actually said his name. I just saw the romanization of it. It's Yugyom, Yugom, right? How do we say it? Anyway, but yeah, that's him right there. Cool. So I know more than I thought. Boom, the switch up on the legs is nice with the knees. And then we end up doing a kick, boom, boom, and I like the toss up on the arm. They go up, they're looking at it, using that to help a little pot of array. Really fun. And then it goes, I know, with a little reverb on the tail end. That's cool. Toss it. And then take it over and out. Now, I do believe that this choreographer has worked with Yugom specifically on solo stuff before, just based on a quick glance on the Instagram side. I could be completely out of pocket for that. So sorry. I'm trying my best with when I encounter new to me people. It's cool. I like the arm with the head is fun. I like the switch off right there onto the chest from one side to the other with a punch there going into the butterfly, right? Yeah, and notice the crisp punctuation on the tail end of that before we butterfly to the other side. Then we end up, boom, moving to our next spot. We have a separation, new feature over on stage right. They're all hanging out over on the side. Little party, and then we toss it up. Come on now. Then they all party, nice little partner interaction. Little interactions are super fun. Look, there's a little, I clocked your chrome hearts ball cap. Come on now. I have a little boom, do. Now, side note, I'm not really like super brand sensitive, but except for like two things. Chrome hearts. Chrome hearts is one of them, and just really cool pants. I've always just enjoyed when I look at pants, I'm like, wow, those are cool. I screenshot them and I find them. If you're on Patreon, you've seen I have a whole collection dedicated to finding looks, finding dance practice fits. And now I've started to not do that as much because these dance practice looks are getting out of hand expensive. Your girl cannot afford it. So I don't even want to try to Google reverse search and be disappointed by my financial place of not being able to get it myself. Anyway, we can just admire from afar. Moving on. The crisscross is fine. I like the elbow to take it through all of these bases. A lot of times you see people pull a whoa out of it. I don't think we've seen that done yet, but I could see it entertain, right? I like the arms with the pull on. It's really fun there to create an arms crisscross. I like the bounce out of it. It's cool. I think that's Mark, right? And they take it and I like they toss it, the turn. Come on now. And they take the arm out. He's still looking at us nice and forward, having the arm up. And then he keeps it up. They're still nice and low. They're just swaying. Super cool. And they're dropped nice and low. And then you have Jackson coming across from stage left through the lines. Love it. It's a good way to feature. I literally just watched 1 or 8, their debut track, and there was a feature who did that exact thing, just going from stage right to left. It's a good structure in formation to go with. It's great. Nice. I like the toss it up. It's cool. Yeah, their mannerisms look very natural. They look very communal too. Like they all understand the kind of flow they gotta have together. It's all complimentary. Is it the cleanest thing in the world? No. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. We're not sitting here trying to pull super synchro like next G, right? And that's fine. We're okay with that. But it's still really cool. I like the vibe. It feels it just sits well. And I enjoy that. It makes it a very nice track to listen to. It's not easy. If you've never done this movement quality, it's not going to be easy for you, right? But I know to other people, to me, this feels like a whole vibe and a half. I can see it pull intermediate, if that, for me, but it's because of my fluency in multiple genres. But like I said, if somebody carries a more feminine posture in those genres, they can pull Changha probably easier than this, and that's okay. So all of you guys who are testing the waters on this track, don't be discouraged. A lot of it comes down to weight shifts in a lot of cases. How you have your weight, how you're pushing your energy back on your hips, how you're letting your torso integrate itself. Groove is so vital if you want to make this look natural, right? And on some of them it does look good, and on some of them they're compensating in other areas. Totally fine, they're allowed to do that, right? I like the swing on that, is super fun. I love that choice. I like the opposition. It does feel like Bam Bam did it first and then Jackson did it to do it, and I think Bam Bam found that to be really funny. I mean, look at how he's doing that. Like, what? That's really funny. I think they enjoyed that. I like the subtlety, and then they do a little ball change to get out of it. And now we have others join in. So instead of it just being our first, who's Ji Young, right? This one, I'm going to take a stab in the dark for that. I have seen his work, though. I'm very familiar with him. Seeing him do a glide, having more people, having more quantity, it's building to a great place. Cool, we turn out of it, which is cool, and we dig, and I like how we throw is causing them to push out. Nice. And then we have, honestly, it's a delegated add-on, which is cool. I haven't really used that term before, so I'll try my best to describe what I mean when I say that. Instead of it being a collective add-on, which is you have one person and then you have other people join in and everyone's doing it at the end of it, you have one person do all of it, and then you have people come in, and then they delegate the add-on or the addition of more people, or you just have it pass off to another group of people, so they're still not alone doing it, so it's not a break-off. It's a break-off add-on together, I guess, is the best way you can word it. I don't know. I'm always a work in progress on how I can better word things, but I like it, is what I mean by this. It's cool. There's your snake over the side, is cool. I love the breath on that, is nice. Then they all have their moment. They toss it down. Now we have an inverted V with your point. They take it up. I like the bounce out of it too. Come on now. Jackson's like, let's go. I'm a woman and icon. Yeah. And then you have your feature in the back, and then you have your two diagonals. Hold on me like a python. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Let me see. Did we clock this? Is this new? Yeah, boom, hit. Yeah, I like the subtlety on this, how we're rocking it. Notice it's your torso, letting your torso move with this, having some subtlety of a fixed point with your hands, not letting your hands be overly influenced by your shoulders, having some disconnect and let these just sway. It's nice. Little details like that is what makes it look natural. Yeah, this is different now. Yeah, that's right. Different course. And they've all changed there. Boom, boom. The knock-knocks are cool. Different formation. The repackage. They throw it. Come on now. Shooter. Yeah, boom, doom, doom, doom. We syncopated on the bass. Thank you. Super nice. Really nice. And then same little ball change. We toss it up. Boom. We toss it down. And we go swim, swim, swim. Come on now. The kick is nice, just like we've seen before. Using that to now create a V into two outliers on the sides, which is nice. I know I'm an icon. Yeah, all that's nice. Now, all that is what you normally saw in the beginning of the course. But now, second course, they structured it to the end. Cool. Yeah, and I like that they did snaking. So Python is a snake. Snaking would be with the crown of the head, influences more of a legato choice in your body. Of course, you could entertain something like Cobra, but I do like that we had this subtlety. That's why it works with the track, because you're going off of a multiple wordplay kind of vibe, right? Yep, I like the vibes. Super subtle, super fun. Boom. They boom, boom, so they match dynamics. They hit the double bass however they want it. Boom, boom, but they all hit it at the same time. Cool. And I like how they hinge over. Boom, out, in. And then we have our three, boom, boom, letting our arms accent down, causing an inversion of the knees. And then that's an add-on. And then you have JB. Take his arm, pull it across, they accent in. I like the rock on this, front to back, and then they end up, some of us chose the snake to get to our last spot. I like how we have a knee slide coming from Jackson, or a knee rotation on that, which is fun. They go boom, 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 fun, finish. We love it. Yeah. They're like, yeah. They're like, did we get it? It's fun. Can I just say, I am just overjoyed at the fact that this is recent. This is not old. I felt that way about G-Dragon. I felt that way about 21. We're getting so many people coming from the back end, from a way back. It feels like such a joy. If you grew up in the Gen 2, Gen 3 era, it is like Christmas every week, it feels like, right? So this was fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more GOT7, hopefully I'll be able to encounter them more naturally in the future. But I do have Patreon tiers where you can request things like analysis like this if you just can't wait. This was super fun though. Y'all know me, I know you. I'm Jess, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.